You guys find out. We've never been told what wicket we have to play on and how the wicket has to be prepared in 4 years, and we got told for this game. So no idea who instructed it, but it wasn't coming from us.
But does it somewhere takes away the advantage of home team deciding?
Yep. Every other team has that opportunity. We don't.
Are you appointing someone from
You
the
decide.
opposition?
I'm not saying anything. You guys decide where it came from.
Did that have any impact on the game? Playing back of your mind in some stage?
No, I think Chennai outplayed us. But, it's nothing like the wicket we normally have here. And it's the first time in 4 years we've played on the end with a little boundary. So it was a very shock surprise to everyone here that we were told what we had to do. I don't know where it came from, whatever, but you guys can find out where that came from. But as far as the game goes, it had nothing to do with I thought Chennai just outplayed us. They outplayed us. They got probably 20 too many. That was due to Dhoni's wonderful knock at the end. Looked like we thought if we can keep them around a 175, with a kiddies boundary. We never like a short boundary on any game. It's just ridiculous having such a short boundary. But to have that short boundary there, we thought 175 on a fast wicket that wasn't slow and didn't really turn like normal. To have that score would have been about a par, but 190 was still a gettable score with the short boundary and the way the wicket was playing. So, we just got off to a horror. None of our big guns fired up the top. I think we're 2 for 48 in the first 6. We wanted to be 60. I thought Rahane played well, but at the end of the day, it doesn't. We just weren't good enough today. Chennai were too good. They were the best side out there today. It's as simple as that. We had to win 3 of our last 4 to give ourselves a chance to qualify. Now we've got to win 3 out of 3. And luckily, we're actually playing the teams ahead of us. We've got Bangalore, Mumbai and Kochi, the other teams sort of vying for that 4th spot. So, it's going to be around 16 plus points to get in. If we win 3, we get 17. So, if we can still actually get in there, but we've got to play better than what we did tonight. So, you guys, I don't want to make too big a point of the pitch and the end and all that sort of stuff. You guys can get to the bottom of that. At the end of the day, we just weren't good enough today. Chennai were a better team. But it was just a shame that we didn't really get what we want. We were the only home team that can't get what they want.
From your assessment, was there any distinct difference on the wickets that you have played so far to the wicket that you have
Were you
played?
watching?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you know what the difference was.
Yeah. Mic on, please.
Look, I don't want to go on about when the wicket and all that sort of stuff. At the end of the day, Chennai were too good for us. It's as simple as that. But, I don't think that anyone's ever been told where they have to play at their home ground. For 4 years, we've never been told. For 4 years, we've played on any wicket we want, and Tapash, the average score here is 154, and has prepared a fantastic wicket every game. So, for some reason, we played right on the end with a small boundary and a different wicket. So, strange, but, both teams had to play on the same wicket. So, I'm not using that as an excuse whatsoever. It was just strange, and you guys can get to the bottom of why. But, at the end of the day, Chennai were just too good for us. We didn't do we didn't execute some of our stuff. Drop catch early. We just didn't play well enough today. The guys, it had nothing to do with preparation, had nothing to do with planning, had nothing to do with any of that stuff. We were up for it. The boys were pumped. They were keen. We came to play, but Chennai were just too good. So I just want to make sure I get that on the record, because I don't want to read tomorrow Warren blames wicket, because that's incorrect. Both teams played on the same wicket, and it's no excuse about the wicket. We were just outplayed. But it was still strange why we were told that we had to play that and it had to be prepared a certain way.
So how do you see this thing coming down at the wrong juncture?
Yeah, look, I've had a wonderful time here in Rajasthan. I've had this is the 4th season. It's got nothing to do with my bowling. I'm still bowling pretty well. It's just time to do other things in my life. But, I'll miss Rajasthan, I'll miss Jaipur, I'll miss all the Indian fans. They've always been pretty good to me and supported me through everything. And, I love playing here. I love being involved in the IPL. I enjoy it. But it's time to move on and let someone else take over. And hopefully I'm very proud of you look around the IPL, whether it be Jadeja, Yusuf Pathan, Watson, Jujanwala, the list goes on and on and on of how many players, Wog, there's heaps of them. Every time you switch the TV on, Paul Valtati, A lot of these guys have all been at the Royals at a certain stage over the last 3 or 4 years, so I'm pretty proud of the way the Royals have promoted youth, promoted young Indian players, and I think the way we've educated them, they've become better cricketers. So I feel proud, and I think I've done a pretty good job here of helping out the young players and trying to impart my knowledge onto them, and they've, a lot of the guys have become good players. So I feel pretty proud of what I've achieved here.